What's going on, YouTube? Jake Born here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're talking about Batman Secret Files Clownhunter issue number 1. So this is the last of the Secret Files issues that I need to catch up on. So I'm all caught up in the main Batman comics before the new week of comics comes out. Yeah, there was kind of this strange thing, though, where a lot of comics that were supposed to come out ended up getting kind of delayed a week and kind of moved all over the place. I guess there's been some issue going on with DC and their whole distribution of things. So in some ways, I'm kind of glad that some things got pushed back because sometimes they release so much of the stuff like in 1 week, and then like there's like nothing the next. So like, okay, it kind of spreads things out for me to talk about. But unless it's a Batman title, then it's definitely not going to get delayed. So whatever. So because Batman takes priority over everything else. But anyways, so this issue is written by what's the guy's name? Someone named Bryson. But basically, this is kind of trying to go into who Clownhunter is more as a character. I mean, we got the issue, we got the an issue dedicated to his origin, how it came to be. We know his parents were killed by the Joker, and then he ended up like putting on an outfit and going on throughout the city and killing all sorts of clowns. In this issue, they established that he killed at least 25. He's going to kill like 27 different people. And this tries to give him a bit of a tragic backstory to make him more of a sympathetic character. And this issue overall, I thought was just, it really kind of was just okay. Wasn't anything really all that special because I've seen this done. This feels honestly like the origins of a villain and not so much a hero. There's really been no growth so far for Clownhunter in this thing because he still is kind of killing different clowns. Yeah, Batman gave him a chance, but he still ultimately is killing stuff. I think the last time we saw him, he was supposed to be meeting with Leslie Tompkins, but I guess nothing really helped here. And this character who really doesn't have the training necessary like other members of the Bat family do is just supposed to, I don't know, be able to take out all these different people. Yeah, I don't really buy it. But anyways, we learned that after his parents were killed, he was sent to live with his aunt and uncle, who are these really rich types who sent him to Gotham Academy, where he just and they even set him up in his own apartment so that they don't have to like talk to him. But he really is kind of this poor kid just kind of thrown in this place. And of course, we get the bullies. Now, the bullies in this thing, all they do is just beat the shit out of him. Like over 50% of the issue is just this kid getting the crap beaten out of him. And I don't know about you, but that's not really an enjoyable read to me. It feels just kind of overdone. And he's not even like by the end of the issue, it's not like it like adds up to like meaning anything. It's not like he finds a way to kind of overcome the odds and uh, get himself out of a situation. Because the issue flashes back to it, because later on in the issue, he's like surrounded by all these clowns who just beat the shit out of him and are about to kill him. But it's not like he's the one to get out of the situation on his own. He's saved by Red Hood. So it makes me wonder, like, what's even the point of these flashbacks? It seems like it's building to a way to where he kind of learns to get out of a situation, but it really doesn't matter, all things considered. So yeah, we have Clownhunter here. He's about to kill this one clown. The clown sets the building. He's about to explode it, and he's about to get killed. But then Punchline gets on the phone or I'm sorry, Alexis, because she's in prison. She doesn't go by Punchline while she's in there. She apparently has access to phones and all that stuff. But then again, corruption and all that in the prison system or whatever. Clownhunter's about to die, and then he's able to kind of get out of the situation by fighting dirty. And yeah, like I said, this whole issue is this kid getting the shit beaten out of him constantly. No staff or faculty or anything at Gotham Academy is able to do something. Where is Maps Mizoguchi? Does she even go in there to help? Character from the Gotham Academy book, which is a really good one. If Damian was there, he would have kicked the shit out of these people, but I digress. So anyways, he does his own thing. He's getting the crap beaten out of him, and he's able to kind of fight dirty to kind of get out of the situation, but then more clowns show up. He tries to escape. And again, this is all like setting up the origins of basically a villain, because all he does is just get the shit beaten out of him by these bullies. It's not even like they like slowly kind of progress into beating him up and like, playing psychological warfare. All they do is just kick the crap out of him. So it seems really kind of one note. And then he just kind of escapes them, but he can't overcome the odds with all these like 50 different clowns that are just ready to string him up and torture and kill him, because that's all this issue is just this kid getting the shit beaten out of him and tortured. And he's about ready to die, but he is saved by Red Hood, who is wearing this attire. So this tells me this is before the events of the Batman Urban Legends issue by Chip Zdarsky, where he kind of decides no more guns. He's going to try and do a better way, because obviously his mask in that looks like it was before it. So he's still killed all these different people. At least that's the way it kind of looks right here. So he's still kind of killing at this point. I guess there must have been like the way things were released and like changes weren't necessarily made, but this must have been right beforehand. But anyways, so he saves him. He's like, look, you're really impulsive. She's kind of right about Punchline's kind of right about some things. You're not going to be able to kill the Joker and do all this stuff on your own. But Jason Todd basically offers him like, hey, look, I can give you training that other people haven't. So Jason Todd's basically offering his hand, like, look, I want to take down the Joker for good. Maybe we can do this thing together. So heed my offer, and I can train you because, as we know, like Bao Pham, I think it's how I pronounce it. Bao has not gotten the necessary training to be able to like do some things. So yeah, I mean, he hasn't been trained. He doesn't have the proper training to be able to take down these things. It's very unbelievable that he's able to fight off all these different clowns. Now, if he had the training necessary, that would be different. But the fact that he really doesn't, it just makes it seem kind of ridiculous that he's able to kind of go toe to toe with all these different characters. And that's kind of been my issue with it. Now, if he had background and training and all that, I can understand. But here it's just like, no, he doesn't really have the skill set to be able to fight all these different opponents. And there's been real no growth with this character. And I mean, uh, and also the last time we saw him was with Leslie Tompkins, but it didn't seem like he was trying to really do better. Like it seems like he's kind of going back to like where he was beforehand. Like, okay, yeah, Batman, I'll give this thing a shot. Yeah, right. So the one thing I do like is the idea of him working with Red Hood and training him because that actually kind of makes more sense that Red Hood would take on a kid like this and maybe Jason can kind of save him from being, like Jason is, like kind of going to the extremes. Maybe he can kind of gain the kid's trust and be a bit of a mentor figure. I think that would be good for Jason Todd's character. But the way the issue kind of ends, it says the end, question mark, will Clownhunter factor into anything else at all going forward? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be something in the Fear State event that happens with him. I haven't been huge into Clownhunter. They try to paint him very. I don't like his design all that much. They try to paint him very sympathetically, but this whole thing is just a villain origin story. Is the way it kind of seems like it for me. Now, if he's able to kind of overcome that, or maybe there was some growth there in this issue, I could have accepted some of that background. Like they try to make him sympathetic, and bullying is really bad. Well, like a kid just getting the shit beaten out of them by like several different people. Like, I mean, those people are assholes, and they deserve to get their asses beat too. Um, but is murder really the option with that? I mean, I wouldn't agree with that. I think those other people who beat the crap out of them deserve a good ass whooping themselves, but I wouldn't go as far as like killing and justifying all the actions like that. So yeah, I don't know where I stand. Like overall, I thought this was just kind of okay. Nothing really wowed or anything. The art itself was okay. Like I said, nothing truly bad or anything like that. I thought it was fine, but nothing that really stood out to me. Like wow, look at this. So yeah, this issue itself. I mean, it's not it's just kind of okay. If you're interested in Clownhunter, you may like it. If you're not like me, then it's just going to be coming across as kind of just okay. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications. Be sure to come back next time as I think I'm pretty much caught up with all the comics I need to have reviewed. Maybe there's some that I haven't. I don't know. I'll have to look at my Comixology app because, I mean, it's taking a long time to catch up on some of this stuff. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye bye then. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.